Oh man, where did I put that? Where did I put that? There it is. There we go. Got a good one for you guys here. Put that bad boy in there. You guys might want to see this. Go ahead and get you guys a little view of this. There we go. All right, let me grab a different headlight so you guys can see this stuff. But here's what we're doing. Oops. I don't know why I did that. There we go. All right, check this out, guys. Do a little fuel pressure checking on this thing. We got dual fuel tanks on this, and it's not it's not running. The guy said that it let me go ahead and turn this around for you. Boop. And wrong button. There we go. All right, hold on a sec. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go and see if we got fuel pressure actually coming from the tank itself. Way back there, there's dual tanks. He said that he only had one of the tanks working. So we're gonna go. This is the one that goes, well, that I believe goes to said tank. So we're gonna find out if it's working or not. So let's check it out. There's some light on that. There we go. All right. A fuel pressure checker. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Put it around there somewhere. I had part of it. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so this is coming right from the tank, guys. We'll go ahead and put it on there, and we'll put our shut off on this side. That way we can see like how much pressure that thing's actually putting out. So go ahead. That's a tight fit. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. All right. Nice. All right, let me go ahead and grab the yeah, I guess we could just run it right to it. Almost like a factory inline setup. It's tight. Oh, there we go. All right. Whoops, sorry, wrong way. All right. Go ahead. All right. All right, so we got this hooked up. Let's go. We got our valve open so we can run through. Let's go on the other side here so I can go ahead and try to crank this thing. We can see what kind of pressure we have. Put this right here. All right, let me go ahead and crank this thing up, see what we got. Well, try to crank it. We'll see if we got any pressure. Make sure you guys can see this. All right. Yeah, you guys can see this. All right, so let's see if we got fuel pressure getting to this thing. We turn key on, engine off. We should. Well, I thought I heard it wrong. Buzzer is driving me nuts. There's nothing happening with Keon. We'll go ahead and crank it and see if we get anything. Hope it doesn't blow off. Nothing. All right. Well, guess we got a bad fuel pumpage. Pumpage. All right, so that's that. We'll go ahead and get one ordered. Take my stuff back off of here. It's kind of funny, guys. I didn't even have it hooked up all the way on the one side. So if it did have fuel pressure, it would have ended up blowing off, but it doesn't. So it didn't blow off. All right. Yeah. Try to use this AI tracking thing. Is it working? Yep, it's working. All right, cool. All right, so let's put this away and let's go ahead and finish up the we'll go ahead and finish up the Harley. Where I thought it was done, but I must have messed something up because the turn signal for the left side doesn't work. So got to go ahead and undo that. Um, guys, if you ever have a problem with these plastic clips that they use to retain, so like this fuel line, you could put something like a zip tie through there, and that would work. The idea is just put some pressure behind it, so it doesn't fly off. Doesn't have to be that little plastic piece. All right, so we'll go ahead and get. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if this other. Nah, this other one goes to that back tank, so or the front tank. So, all right, that's up. On this, I didn't know this until I got this Ford in here, but this one here, it's got an external electric pump as well. So it's hey, I'm missing something here. Wait, something broke. What's going? Oh no! Oh, dude, that's your snap on. That sucks. Look at that, man. What a bummer, man. I've used this thing like a handful of times, man. What a bummer, dude. You know how much this kit was? This kit, look at this. Come on over here. Come on, follow me. Let's go this way. Come on, you can do it. This kit, this kit was like $600, man. And I think that's less than what it actually costs, but that's a bummer, dude. I've used it a handful of times and that comes off. Man, I spent a lot of money with Snap-on too. That's really unfortunate. And you know what sucks is Snap-on brags about being, an American company and stuff, but the hand tools is like the only thing to my knowledge, I could be wrong. It happens sometimes. To my knowledge, their hand tools are like the only thing they make in the United States. This here, I was looking for like where it's made at thing, and all I found was assembled in America from worldwide components. So whatever that means, that's that really sucks, man. I think I've got a back. I think I've got my old one, which I'll probably put in here for the meantime. So then I'll remember to get this one fixed. So that sucks. I better tell my Snap-on guy about this now, so we can go ahead and get it ordered because he probably doesn't have that on the truck. So we'll go ahead and. Why isn't that thing rotating around? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Let me see if I can do this. So I'm trying to use this new tool, guys. It's supposed to go ahead and center that way. Huh. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. All right. I'll look at some comments here in a sec if there is any. If there's not, well, I guess I won't look at it any, right? Let me put this away, and then I want to get that turn signal thing fixed on the. Come on, this way. I want to get that turn signal fixed for the on the Harley. I'll head over my big bad toolbox here in a sec. Yeah, you can come too. Come on, let's go. Let's go find. See if I got to back up one of these, and then we'll put it in there, and then we'll go ahead and We'll fix that turn signal up on the Harley. I got the ape hangers on it. Guys, I rode it with the ape hangers today. That was so cool. I was like, blip, 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 blip. Oh, it was awesome. It was super cool. I really like it. I'm really glad I got those. All right, so we're gonna set this aside. And oh, you know what? I guess I could just switch over I can take that fitting out. I'm pretty sure I have another one of those. I gotta look. So I look under my box. It's under here. Hmm. I hope there's no spiders under here. I hate spiders. There we go. Come on. Uh, So if you guys got, oh, there we go. Yep. If you guys got questions or anything like that, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them for you, help you out, save you from wasting time on the forums. You're not going to get a whole lot of help there. And you might get some, but I might probably save you a lot of headache if you just come to me first. So I shove that in here. I got to remember to keep that one out so I can go ahead and get. Uh, all right, so I just want to swap this over real quick so I can have the. I guess I want to use the. I'd like to have the new gauge, because it's new. Got this new sound bar for the projector screen that we're gonna put up at the house. Oh, dude, my family's gonna love it, dude. I got it as a surprise for them, and then unfortunately, I didn't measure the area appropriately, and it was too big, so I had to get one that was a little smaller. Wow, that's He-Man tight. There we go. Whew. Ooh, you're a quick one. All right, let me go and see if I can see some comments here so I can try to answer some for you guys. And I'm really going to do that here in just a second. Let me grab it. Oh, here's an iPad. I can check it here. See if this one's logged into. This one doesn't have YouTube on it. I'm going to grab the other one. Um, and then we'll swap this over. There we go. Mark, look, dude. I bought this $700 kit. The master fuel pressure gauge. Dude, the thing that just the whole fitting. The thing just broke off. No, I've got an extra one. I'm swapping it over now so I can have on the new so I can use the new gauge. But I was kind of shocked. It's like you spend that kind of money, and what irritates me is that Snap-on says they brag about being American, but to my knowledge, the only thing they like actually make is the hand tools. They don't. This here it says assembled in Wisconsin from Worldwide Components. Worldwide Components. I guess I got components from the third world. didn't work out. Where did I put that piece I just took off? So that's the broken one. Where did I just had it. Just see. All right, here we go. All right, put this bad boy on here. I'll check some comments. Oh wait. Oh yeah, this is the new one. This is the new one. Because the hose for it, the release hose isn't all like hardened up and nasty. That's how Cleveland would say it from the Family Guy. He'd be like, "That's nasty." And I already went and looked up the. I've already went and looked up what color wire the turn signal wire is because I bought the Harley manual online. It's orange and white. So hopefully, I just didn't get a good connection or something when I was went to extend the wires. I'm hoping it's something like that. I'm hoping it's not like something where it's you know boogered up inside the handlebars. But that would kind of suck. Like that's not good. That's not good at all. What'd you guys do this past weekend? Were you guys partying hard? Let's get. You guys remember that song by Andrew WK? It was like, "Let's get a party started, party hard, party." Like all the guy's songs were about partying. All that guy did was party hard, man. That's all he did, Mark. He just partied hard. That's got a whole album about it. And I think a few years ago he tried to create like his own what's it called? His own like political party called the Party Party. That's what it was called. Look it up. It's for real, guys. It's called the Party Party. And all they were about partying, dude. You guessed it, partying, and not regular partying, partying hard. Which gets me thinking, guys. Do you remember? I remember when I was younger, and I'd go to a party, and people would be playing. They'd be playing drinking games, drinking games. It's like I just look at it like this: if you want to get drunk, go ahead and drink. You don't need a game to justify it. Like, oh, it only happened because I was losing the game. No, 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 no. No, you want to party? Go ahead and party. Own it. Take it like a man. You drink to get drunk. Go ahead and just own it. I like to drink alone. That way nobody gets hurt. All right. So that's put away. I got to leave this out so I can get a new one. I guess I only need this part. So I'll just leave that out. Don't forget about that. I got to check comments here in a minute. I'm trying to do that. I haven't done it yet. I don't think there's any comments on there anyways. Nobody wants to talk. I only got like a couple of viewers. So Mark, I checked the fuel pressure on that. It was nothing. It's nothing. Nothing. So, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. There wasn't much happening there, and I beat on it earlier too. So, all right, let me put this stuff back. I'd like to get another locker so I could have a place to put some of this stuff. I don't like putting the stuff on here because I'm worried the spider's going to get me, man. I hate spiders. Definitely don't like spiders. All right. And put this back, and then we can go ahead and finish up the Harley. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, the ape hangers. Mark, I love the ape hangers. Dude, it feels so, I think it just feels better riding. And and talk about looks. It just looks cool. All right, let's head back over here. Come on, let's head back over here. Get this. Let's find out what's going on with this turn signal. Little turn signal action. And then maybe I'll try to go ahead and hit stop and flip this thing around so I can look at it and maybe see the. Well, actually, we'll let it roll like this and then just check the comments this way. Oh, there it is. There we go. I found it. I found one. Turn on Siri. I'll do that later. Got my old iPads here. See if there's any comments. Anybody wants to talk to me about this. And boop. Go here. Come on. Come on. All right, guys. All right, here we go. So chink snizzy. Yes, I'm a mechanic. That's what they tell me. I just make it. Hey, look, I just make it up as I go along. It's worked the past 20-some years. Johnny Rocket's here. All right. Oh yeah. All right. All right. What do these say? Hey, Debbie's here. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. So yeah, we tried smacking the tank earlier, and it'll run when we. I tried to get a video of it earlier. I'm using this new gimbal that I got, trying it out, and it didn't seem like it was going to work properly. But when I put the phone in the gimbal without the case on it, without the case on my phone, which is a really thin case, it seems like it's working properly now. So hopefully it'll work out. Who gave a warning? Somebody being mean to me? Oh, I don't want to do that. What's going on? All right. All right. I think I'm caught up on here. Okay. William Walsh. Freedom! That was William Wallace, right? All right, guys. Let's see which one of these is our uh see which one of these is our what's it called? Turn signal wire. So we can go ahead and so I can have a left turn signal. I'll tell you the important thing works. That big bad horn works. Oh yeah, it sounds good too. It's like wah, like that. I could blast it off for you if you guys wanted me to. Hey, come on up here. Let's go. There you go. I think I'm liking this gimbal. I think I'm liking it. Not making any I'm not married to it yet, but I think I'm liking it. All right, let me grab a different headlight real quick. All right, so orange and white. Orange and white. That's how we'll take flight. All right, so I've loosened up the gas tank already. And here's our wires coming down from the handlebar. And I got to pop that out still. So let's pop. Oh, I got to put, oh man, I just moved my horn some. That's okay. What was the other thing? Oh, I got to put I got a little clamp to hold this in place, and I need to re-secure this. I didn't have to replace it like I thought I was going to, but didn't have to. So that was pretty good. I was pretty happy about that. Just move this up a little bit. There we go. Where was I putting these at? Right over here. All right. So we'll come in here. We see our wires here. Man, I really didn't want to undo this fuel line. It's like every time I undo it, I'm worried it's gonna like end up leaking. And then it'd be one more thing that I gotta fix. And I don't want one more thing to fix. I really want to get started on the RV. Because I think it's gonna be so cool. Oh yeah, I saw this with the fuel sending unit. These wires were kind of coming out some. And that's not good. That's not good at all. So let's go ahead and disconnect this. And let's go ahead and clean that up so that it doesn't look bad anymore. So here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not good. I'll tell you what, guys. This bike was in rough shape when I got it, man. And it was rough. Yeah. Wow. That pin's. Whew, that pin is holding on by a. It's like that. It's like that Boston song. It's like, hold on loosely, but don't let. That's what it's doing. It's holding on loosely, man. It's barely hanging on. So we're gonna go ahead and I almost spent a lot of time on this tonight. But we do want to have this fixed because I want to ride this home, but I need to bring that new projector setup home for the family. So, it's always you got hard decisions. These are hard decisions. Don't worry. I can make hard decisions. Look, you guys got questions, anything you guys are curious about? It doesn't have to be cars either. I talk about it all, relationships. That being said, I am continually trying to be a better husband, and that is hard, but Rachel's awesome and she deserves a better husband. So I'm trying to be one. So thought I'd share that with you guys. What else we got? Hmm. Uh, why has William got a problem? What's William doing? I didn't see all that he said. What did he say? You talking to me, William? What you want? Let's see what William said. Message deleted. Looks like William didn't say a whole lot. Okay. Well, Johnny, do I have you as like an administrator on here or something? Is that right? Um, Um, hmm. Uh, hmm. All right, cool. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that, because you know that this channel is for, it's not for running your mouth. This channel is for people that want to better themselves, help better others. That's what this channel is about. So if that's not what you're about, well, it's probably isn't the channel for you. And then I just wonder, if that's not what you're into, why are you tuning in? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you tune in if it's like, I don't like this guy, I just want to run my mouth to him? Okay, why are you here? It seems silly. That's silly, guys. That's silly. Don't be so silly. I'm trying to. This pin here is. I'm trying to see why it doesn't want to go in. Man, this thing's struggling. Let me see if I can pop this out and repin that, and then we got to go ahead and. I got to get the turn. I don't want to have to go like this every time I want to turn left. So. Let me see where I put this other tool. Oh, hold on loosely. Don't let go. The Griff will fix it on the show. Oh, did you guys hear that? That was pretty good, wasn't it? I should get my guitar out and do that. I said, hold on loosely, but don't let go. The Griff will fix it on the show. That's pretty good, huh? And I cracked myself up. Yeah, channel's got to be professional, man. I mean, as professional as I am. Uh, and I don't. I think anybody that's tuning into the show, has noticed I don't really cuss. So it's you guys, people that cuss all the time. My grandma used to say, people like that, they're just uneducated. And really think, if instead of dropping the F bomb off the time all the time, come up with something better. Like if somebody's an effing idiot, you could just say, that dude's obstreperous. That's right, obstreperous. That's the word of the day today. Obstreperous. Look it up, real word. I learned it from my son, who called some other kid obstreperous. And my dad, who reads a lot, was telling him, I said, Dad, you ever heard this word? And he was like, I've never heard that. So I think that's a pretty. It's way cooler to if you want to talk crap about somebody, at least you know try to sound smart about it and use a big word. People may take you more seriously. Wow, this thing is tired, dude. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, guys. I really don't feel like fixing it really nice, because I can't keep having projects like this. I've got to be able to just do more family stuff. By the way, I did not ruin Mother's Day this year. Good for you, Griff. A little pat on the back. Pat on the back. Thank you very much. Okay. We had a great time. We did a couple things on Saturday, then we did a couple things yesterday, and it was all very cool. So I got little crimper wires. I'm going to grab those for this. I'll be right back. All right, there's the. Oh wait, they're not in there. Wait, what? I thought I had these new ones. Oh no, those are just strippers. All right, not those kind of strippers. I don't do that here either. Try to keep it professional as I am. Which I think I'm like a grade C on professional level, probably a C average. Now, when it comes to fixing stuff, I got that down pretty good. Let's see if we can go ahead and tighten this up. Hmm. That crimped down pretty nice. Let me see if that'll go in there. Let's try that out. And you see it go this way. Let's try this. That looks like that'll work. I should probably get a new connector for this, because this thing is tired. I don't know what the other guy did to this bike, dude, but he didn't treat it the way I would think you should treat a Harley. That's for sure. Why is that? All right, hold on. I'm seeing what's going on here. Let me go ahead and snip that back. All right, what else are we talking about? Oh, Dave, what are you doing, Dave? Guess you came here. Guess you came here to. Guess you came here to some free laughs, huh? Yeah, I almost wanted to say, Dave. I wanted to say something like Maximus said in the Gladiator, where he's like, "I do not entertain. I do not entertain." That's exactly what I do for you. So, you're welcome. Anyways, Dave, did you do anything for your mom? I think you said you're 50. Is your mom still with us, Dave? More of an F. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Um, have I fixed anything lately? Of course. Of course. Fixing up my Harley. What else did I fix? I fixed something else today. Fixed the Mitsubishi today. I fixed a lot of stuff. Check out my reviews, dude, on Google. You can't fake those, dude. Those were hard earned. All right. So yeah, if you wanna see what I fixed today, go ahead and check out Google. I'll tell you. It's Action Automotive. And man, I wish there was a pin. I don't want to mess with this real long. We got to go ahead and tighten that up, and then I want to get that turn signal fixed up. And then what else? Mitsubishi, Suburban. Oh, Acura. Fixed an Acura today too. And diagnosed this Ford truck. I just did that one. There's no charge for you. Oh man, that was almost perfect. Go ahead and give it a little help poking it through. Facebook, yeah, I've got a Facebook page. I don't use it very often. I don't spend a lot of time on there. I had a customer find me on Facebook one time and was like messaging me pictures of her of what they found with the car. And to look at the pictures though, I had to uh like a like say I was like a friend or something of her. Dude, I don't want to do that because I didn't want her having being able to send me more stuff. So then when she called the shop, we were like, hey, uh, my service driver was like, yeah, he doesn't really use Facebook. All right. So let me go ahead and we'll tighten that, put some tape on that, tighten it up. Then we'll figure out what's going on with that turn signal. Uh, yeah. Oh, dude, Tom, you like the Bible, dude? Talk to me, Tom. Talk to me. I like that comment. Tom, where you at? Do you do a lot of Bible study and stuff? All right. Johnny's in the Bible too. Oh, guys, it's great. So that reminds me, I'm really bummed out. I didn't I totally spaced this on Thursday, I think it was. But Thursday was the National Day of Prayer. Now, here's the wild part about that. It was the National Day of Prayer, and it was on the 7th. You remember, 7 has all kinds of you can make poetic meanings out of it in the Bible, but 7 is God's number of completion. And I thought that was really cool. In fact, I actually printed out something to share with you guys that I thought was really cool. Nice. Yes, I love Jesus. That's right. I'm going to pin that one. Let's get that one pinned. All right, there we go. Pin this. Yep, there we go. Get that pinned. I'll tell you what, man, God has done amazing, amazing work in my life. So I got a whole thing I want to share with you guys. It's so cool. This came up. So, uh, uh, yeah, 7 represents completion. Now, this gets really wild, guys. I mean, I wish I could take like a screenshot of this and put it up. I might just put the camera on this on my whiteboard and put it up. But um, Uh, so you remember it's in 1 Kings 18. Elijah is he looks to the sea 6 times, doesn't see anything. But the seventh time, what do you see? You got the answer. What's the other one? Psalm 119, 164. 7 times a day I praise you. Uh, 7 times a day I praise you. It almost points to like your seven's completion. It's a complete life of prayer. What was I looking for? Need my tape. I think it's missing again. Mark, you got your tape? Dang it. Was this one I gave you? This is a good one. This is Scotch. All right. So, and then, oh, that's not the right pliers. Where's the right pliers at? Where did I put? Huh. I always love making a joke. I'm looking for the man haters, guys. You know, remember the man haters? I don't want these ones. They're not long enough to cut. There they are. Man haters. Anyways, I got another one for you guys. So this is cool. In Matthew 6, the Lord's Prayer contains 7 petitions. You know, like uh, like the framework of it. And what else we got? Uh, uh, um, hmm. Yeah, I almost challenge you guys. Is go ahead and try praying 7 times a day for 7 days. See what God does. You guys got to remember, man. We serve a living God. That's it. If you're an atheist and you're watching, that I'm not gonna try to shove. I'm not gonna try and shove uh, Christianity down your throat at all. And I quite frankly, I don't like the name or title of Christian because I feel like it gets so misused. Uh, the but I like to call it the way, because that's what Paul was calling it in the Bible, and that's I believe Luke was calling it that as well, calling it the way. I thought that was really cool. So that's what I like to call it, is following the way. It's like the way, like the Griff, it's the way. I was just making a joke, guys. All right, I'll look at the comments here. So let me hook this back up, and then we will go ahead and get that turn signal switched, and then I'm probably going to go home. And click. All right, good. All right, so that's tied up. Let's get that up out of the way. Okay. Check my comments here. Yeah, every time I open doors. Well, it's keep it clean. You got yeah, in the fall time, stuff flows in all the time. But it's one of those things where you start with it clean, it stays clean if you want it to stay clean. You gotta want it to stay clean for it to stay clean. If if you're happy with working in a pig pen, then it's probably gonna turn into a pig pen. I've been really fortunate. God really blessed me with this. I didn't well, it's a blessing. It's kind of a blessing and a curse, man. There's a lot to running the shop. I really don't want to take this all the way off. So let me see where we can tap into this. If I can get to the plug, so I can go ahead and. Ooh, thunderstruck. Get my little. See, this is one of those times. It's a benefit to have little girly hands like me. Got my girly hands. Get them in here. Come on, girly hand. Let's go. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Don't give up on me now, girly hands. Come on. I see it. Come on. Come on. There it is. Come on. There we go. All right. All right. Let's see if one of these pins is pushed. Or so one pin's pushed back, but it's not the. This one only had 5 going to it. So I gotta see which one's the orange one. It's orange and white. That's the color that. That's the color that is the. What's it called? That's the color for the turn signal. So let's go ahead and see if we can. Before we dive too deep, before we cut too far into this, let's just see if at the plug here, if it's actually making it this far, and maybe it's just not making it from here to the rest of the signal. So, oh, it looks like it's that one right there too. So let me count how far up that is. Well, which one is that? Man, come on, get my girly hands in there. It's gotta be one on this side. Almost got it. All right, cool. It's the top one on this side. All right, cool. Let me grab a test light. We'll see what we got. Actually, you know what? This is one of those times, guys. You could use which one are we gonna use? I got 2 options here. We'll use actually, you know what? We'll use this one. That's fine. So I got two different styles of this. We got this one called the power probe. It's like the power probe. And so this is just like we're gonna use this just like a test light. So if you have a test light, that would work for this. And all we're checking to do is, hey, is the signal from the switch up there making it down to here? That's all we're checking. All right. So now what's cool about this thing is that this here, you can actually put power to stuff and you can ground stuff. So let's go ahead and now see, I get a little nervous about this because last time I went ahead and powered up this thing without the fuel line in here, it blew it out, and I was really unhappy about that because then I had more stuff to fix. So, and I'm not sure if it was just because maybe it was junk or not, but we'll put that in. All right, so turn it on, and we know it's this little pin here, so we'll see if we get a little blinkage. And turn it to this way so you guys can see. Hold on, that's why. Okay. Okay, I don't have anything. Not what I expected. So then up here, we'll go ahead and put this back some so we can get to it a little bit. And I don't want to pull it all the way out because then I'm going to have to try to snake it back through here. I don't really want to have to do that. So I'm hoping that maybe I just didn't get a good connection up here. So we'll peel back some of this tape. And we're just going to look for that orange and white wire. Here it is. All right, so hopefully we have it right here because it's one wire from here up at the switch, right down here. One wire, straight shot. There's no connections. It's a straight shot. So let me grab this little tool to kind of poke in there. Give it a little pokage. There we go. Grab one of these guys here. I got to start listing this stuff in my store. Look, guys, if anybody out there wants to help me run this YouTube channel, let me know. I'm taking applications. But I need somebody that has the same mindset and goal that I have. But I'm looking for somebody to help me run the YouTube channel. So if anybody out there thinks they're up for it, let me know. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Got our key on. We're gonna go ahead and touch it right here, and we're gonna see. Hopefully, this will go like boop. It'll light up for just a second, like it's flashing the turn signal. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks, man. I'm gonna grab a regular test light just in case, but that means that something got pinched up here, and that's a bummer. Let me grab a regular test light just in case I'm missing something. Hold on. So, guys, you have a test light. So we just take this end, put it on the black part of the battery, and whenever it has power, it'll light up. I did a video on this on like power and ground, but put this on here and little lightage, all right? So hopefully, man, I sure hope that if it's messed up there, it's messed up at the top. But as long as it's not messed up inside the handlebars, because it's kind of a pain. Get on there. All right. So hey, you guys like Johnny Rocket said you guys love Jesus. I'm looking at maybe doing a like a Bible study. Dang, man, that sucks. All right. So I'm looking at like doing like an online Bible study. When I say online, I mean, like I'd launch, I'd go live, and then, we do like a Bible study together. So if you guys are, if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. And look, I don't do Bible study like you may have seen other people do Bible study. It's I learned from the best. I learned from Joel Geen and Chuck Missler. If you don't know who Joel Geen or Chuck Missler is, you have, dude, it blows your mind, dude. Man, really made the Bible come alive. So I'm getting a little frustrated here because this doesn't seem to want to stay on here, and I'm pretty certain that I'm not getting a signal anyways. But it's not gonna if I don't have a good contact here. I'm definitely not gonna know. All right, so nothing here. Make sure it was turned on. Try one more time. And nothing. All right, that sucks. Man, dang it. All right, let's figure out what it is, all right? So we're gonna pop these two guys off. And we're gonna see what messed up. And look, I'm not too prideful. David James, you're gonna love this. Yep, I made a big mistake here. When I was doing this, my old handlebars, it had like a notch cut out in the bottom of the bars. And that notch is so you can have the wires come off of the switch pack. Well, when I went to put these on, there was no notch. And I was like, well, that sucks. This is junky. Why doesn't it have that notch? Turns out because the bars are hollow with a little hole, and you're allowed to just whoop, run everything through the bars. Good thing is, I learned something. I'm looking for a tool right now. Oh, here it is. Cool. So, guys, I say it every time. I love this tool. Go ahead and, because you can take that hex head, put whatever you want, and it turns into anything. So let's see. Let's see if I pincered it up here. Where's it? There it is. So I'm hoping we're going to find an easy repair here. Oh, let me turn that off. So, guess I'll loosen that up too. Dang it. So I'm looking at the turn signal thing, and I don't see. I don't have a good look at it yet, though. So let me go ahead and do one more of those. Boop, boop. And let's see. So initially, I went ahead and I put this stuff on, and pinched the wires, and learn from my mistakes, guys. It's funny because I know cars so well, but I don't know this stuff on bikes, and I didn't watch the video first. Not because I was too prideful, just because I thought I knew. So what I'm thinking is that when I put this through here, I pinched before I ran it through the handlebars, I pinched it, shoved this up a little bit, give a little wiggle room here. All right, we got. Huh. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and ohm out, which means we're going to check the resistance between. Because it looks like it's all on, like that it's all okay. So we're going to check the resistance between this end of the orange and white wire and the other end of the wire, orange and white wire. And we should have a, probably 0.5 or something. If we don't, then if we have an open, then we know, oh, okay, cool. There's a break in the wire somewhere. So that's kind of a tight fit right there. Let's I'd like to test it as close to the switch as possible, and may just have to poke it a little bit. I don't usually like doing that, but I'm looking at how, because these switches can come out of here. I really don't feel like taking the whole dang thing apart either. There's a little screw right there. I'm going to try to just give it a little pokage. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, and we had this one thing tapped right into it here. So this is tapping right into the orange and white wire. So let me grab my multimeter. I'll show you guys how you check resistance. Well, I'm sure you guys already know, but I'll just show you, for, practice. All right, so guys, right now, we know we're not getting the flasher to flash. It seems like we're not getting a signal on the flasher wire. So what we want to do is we want to check and make sure that wire is complete. And the easiest way to do that is to go ahead and do a resistance or ohm meter check. So do that. We'll go ahead. We'll get our meter out. You set it to the little horseshoe. And I'm going to put mine on where it has a little speaker right here. And what that does is when we have a complete circuit, it'll go boop. So for example, checking a wire, we have a complete circuit. It should go boop, like that. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this plug right into this. And so just for checking right now, let's make sure that the wire is complete from there to this end where it plugs into the, where it is where it's in the connector. So let me get my little girly hands in here. It's one of the benefits of being a little skinny guy. So I got little girly hands, I can get in tight spots. My dad used to make fun of me for that. I'm just kidding. Man, it's a tight fit. It's that guy there, I'm almost certain. So pretty sure it's this one. Bear with me, guys. Let me see, make sure. And yeah. All right. All right, so that's not good. It should be going boop right now, and it's not. So it must be we either have a break in between, or I'm on the wrong wire, which it could happen. That looks like that's plugged all the way into that. So let me go ahead and try to peel some of this off and make sure. Man, I really don't want to take this tank off, dude. Oh yeah, I got that fuel thing on too. I don't want to do that. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm really trying to avoid doing doing a certain thing here. I can go ahead and get, that's it right there. Man, that's a dumb commercial I just heard on the radio. That's got to be it. I'm almost certain that we got a break in the wire right here. So let me check this. Boop. All right, so none of that was a complete circuit. Let's see if we got a complete circuit from there up to here. Wait. I may have made a mistake. Let me see. Okay, that's a straight shot. Okay, so that's a straight shot here. And then it looks like there's a break between those two places, huh? All right, well, let's see. So if there's a break there, man. All right, I hear you. Chill out. I'm guessing that I'm going to check right here where I connected this to where I connected it to each other. And maybe I just screwed it up. It happens. It happens. If that's the case, then we'll go ahead and fix that. So I hope that makes sense, guys. We know the orange and white wire was a wire from our turn signal. Went ahead and checked from here to the connector, and we didn't have any continuity. But when we checked from here up to the turn signal button, we had continuity, which means, it looks like, okay, must be a bad connection somewhere. So right here is where I made the connection. Let's go ahead and I'll tap into it just on the other side, and we'll see if we have any. Well, I'll just poke right in. I usually don't like just poking right into stuff like this, but it'll be okay this time. So I'm just gonna poke right into the other side here. We'll see if it's complete. I might jab myself in the finger though. I hate when that happens. Nope, I might stab myself in the finger and then I'm gonna be mad. I'm not doing that. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I need another one of those pieces. Oh, wait, I should have one in here. There it is. I got it. All right. So let's go to the other side of it. And we'll see. We'll see if it's just a bad connection here. Oh, hey, what are you doing over there? Come on over. Hey, come on. Come on, this way. Is it not working? Oh, there we go. All right, so we're on the other side of it now. Let's just make sure if this connection's good. Oh, what do we got? Wow, so between here and there, something happened. What was it? What happened between these two spaces? Huh. So what happened between... so we know that's good. It's possible I was on the wrong wire, but when I went to all of them, I didn't have anything. So, come here. All right, let's check this. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Nothing. Yeah, it's this one here, but there's... All right, so somehow we got a break between... So that tells us, look, guys, we had continuity between here and here. That section of the wire is good. We had continuity between this side of where I attached it to the other side, then the other side. But we don't have any continuity between right here and the connector itself, which means, hey, it's not going to work. So let's go ahead and fix it. I like this song on the radio. That song by Toto. It's like, hold the line. Bom, 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 bom. So when I was a kid, my dad would take me on, like, we get to go on a couple of these, like, what are they? Like, just like father son, camping trips. And I grew up in a pretty conservative household. And my dad was like, well, listen, son, he's like, if you want to listen to rock music, you can listen to the kind of rock music that I listen to. So, okay, cool, Dad. So he uh one song came on, it was like Queen. He's like, yeah, this is Queen. They sing, We Will Rock You. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And I just thought Queen was the coolest thing, right? I didn't really know anything about them. But when this song came on, and I was like, Dad, is this Queen? He's like, it's not Queen, Griffin. So, okay. But I just kept asking him over. Yeah, I was like, are you sure it's not Queen? He's like, it's not Queen, Griffin. So he keeps telling me it's not Queen. I keep asking him. He's like, it's not Queen, Griffin. So it's kind of a joke now, like when he comes and works in the shop with me. This song will come on, I'm like, Dad, is this Queen? He's like, it's not Queen, Griffin. My dad, man, I was a goofy. I'm a goofy adult, man. I was a goofy kid. Lucky my dad put up with me. Oh man. So I'm trying to pull the harness out here. And unfortunately, when I ran the horn, shut up. When I did the horn, the train horn, you run a relay with it, and that's what I wired my regular horn to as well. And I did that. Um, I ran this kind of auxiliary horn wire, and I've got it taped. And you know what sucks is I tried to tape it up really nice too. I've got it taped to this. Uh, I've got it taped to this part of the harness I'm trying to pull out, and I'm trying to untape it so I can pull this out so I can figure out, where. Uh-oh. Okay, what happened there? It's probably not good. Man, I don't have to pull this tank back off. I hate pulling it off. Nah, it's a tight fit. Come on, Griff. Come on. We'll pull this out and we can figure out why this turn signal isn't working. Come on. It's Toto, not Queen. I know now, Dad. Oh man, guys, it figures it's like there's a one little retainer piece that's keeping that from coming through. Man. Oh man. It's right there, guys. Uh hmm. Come on. I tried. There we go. I got it, guys. All right, so let's find out why this is not. Let's find out why this is not not cooperating. Man, you know what? I think I might get me a beer here in a minute. All right, so you know why? All right. This was not my finest work here. That's okay. I can admit that. So I just want to double check, make sure. So we go back, get our meter out. Remember, we have it clean. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it for those that want to learn. Plus, I may use this in another video. But look, our turn signal wire, power wire, is orange and white. So say, okay, cool. We put a test light on it. We didn't see anything. I say, okay, cool. Well, let's tap into it here, and let's tap into it right up here, and let's see if it beeps and we have a complete circuit. We did. There it was. Come on. All right, so cool. We know from here to here is good. Now we've got to make sure it's going from here to here. Well, let's check that. It's not. Must be a break between here and here. That's ohm testing, because look, you can't see the orange and white wire underneath this. You're guessing like, well, here's the same wire. I got it hooked up. Well, yeah, but is it complete? Is it intact? It's not. So find out, where is it not intact? And sometimes if you're doing this on a car with like a wire, in the firewall or dash area, you don't got to go trace the whole thing, man. You know where it needs to go. So you go to where you know it's good, and you just run a new wire. We may do that here in a minute. Yeah, let's go ahead and so there it is. That's the problem. Look no further, fella. You found him. So I guess, this is one of those times where somebody, some haters gonna be like, see, Griff, I knew you should have used solder for it. Okay, fine, dude. Whatever. So do whatever you want in your shop. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, let's go ahead and I'm gonna put. Oh, it went right there. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna hook that back up and let it fly. I'm looking for work. Man, I did such a nice job. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, this is that one, guys. I did it on the other side. It was a Mondo type fit of running this through the the casing here. And so it was, that was a tight fit. Hmm. I'm debating right now on how I want to do this. And I think what I'm going to do is, uh-oh, that didn't feel good. That didn't feel good. What just happened? Uh-oh. Looks like I got two problems. That sucks. It's always something. It's always something, dude. What's that? It's just a few. Yeah. Damn, man. Wow, that sucks. I got to redo that one too. Well, so I'm just gonna run it on the outside, guys. I'm not too. Here's the truth, man. I want to ride my Harley, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it with the uh you know with the solder less connectors. Uh, and I'm gonna wrap some tape around this. No one's gonna know, and yeah, except for you guys and everybody else on YouTube that watches this. But and look, here's the reality: nobody watches this channel, so and you guys are probably by mistake. Let me go ahead and grab that, get that on. Man. Well, at least I found it. I like to say it like Clayton Bigsby. Look no further, fella, you found him. You guys remember Clayton Bigsby? Who remembers Clayton Bigsby? That was, man, it was a good old time in the 2000s. That was back when Dave Chappelle was skinny. He got really big when, after he like left the show. I'm just saying, I don't know. How many of you guys think that like there's more going on out there? There's more going on in our government and leadership, Hollywood, Jim Carrey. Really, that was Jim Carrey at that award thing? Come on, man. Come on, man. How many of you guys think that there's something else going on? Let me know in the comments. That's something we should talk about. So let me go ahead and we'll redo this. Boop. There we go. I'm going to use this again because, and it's my excuse. It's already the right length and everything. And look, it'll work. And wish I could afford to have bought, a new, complete harness so I didn't have to tie stuff together. But yeah, how many of you guys think there's something else going on in our leadership and in Hollywood, entertainment? I mean, look at this, guys. You remember when Riverdance was like, real popular? You guys remember Riverdance? Like, Michael Flatley would come out, he'd be like this. You guys remember that? Riverdance. That was like super popular. Mark, you remember Riverdance? See? Even Mark knows about Riverdance. And Mark's angry when they stopped using checks. So that was the end of an era for Mark. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, yeah, man, I need to put that in the chat. Who remember? Man, I don't know why my chat stopped. I'm not sure if it's just not working or what, but how many of you guys think there's something else going on in our leadership and in Hollywood? Question mark. Yeah, man, that was, so that was huge. And you got to ask yourself, how did Riverdance get to be so huge? Think about it. dude, it's people in leadership, government were like, entertainment were like, somebody had to get paid. They were like, hey, this is cool, or we'll tell everybody it's cool. That's what they do with all the singles they put out on the radio. They're like, oh, you know what? We're gonna make people like this. Like when that Taylor Swift song came out, that was like, I shake it off, I shake it off. That song sucked. It was not good. It was not one of her better works. I don't care what anybody says. That song was not very good. But they made you like it. They're like, you're gonna like it. You will listen to this when you're told. You will like it because you're told. It listens to the songs we tell you to listen to. It does this whenever it's told. And it got popular. Well, Michael Flatley, what happened to Riverdance? I don't know. But you know what came in next? Shen Yun. Remember that? Shen Yun, we see those billboards all around here. You seen those, Mark? The Shen Yun? They used to say, where'd those things go? They used to say like dance before communism or something like that. But how did it get popular? Somebody had to get paid. Like, let's make this popular. Shen Yun. A life-changing experience. So they say. I don't know. I thought learning to weld was a life-changing experience, but what do I know? So I'm not that bright. Anyways, I think there's definitely something. I think. I could be wrong. It happens. Sometimes. Something's going on. Behind the scenes, our leadership. Jim Carrey, really? That was Jim Carrey? Come on, man. Really? You gotta be. I don't know, man. You gotta be. You'd have to want to believe that, We got any comments? No. Okay. Vegas profile stories. Vegas profiles. That's a great name. I'm not sure if you're laughing at me or with me, dude. I don't know. I'll be like one of those middle schoolers that doesn't care if it's good attention or bad attention. Just want attention. That's not why I do this channel. I do this channel so I can help people out. Try to teach something. So, anyways, yeah, there's, it's, and you got to remember, dude, where do they come up with, whenever something happens, you got to look what else is going on. Like, here's a good example. You guys can go check this. When I remember, I used to listen to, and I say used to, it's because I didn't, it's not like I'm angry at the person or anything like that. But I remember I used to listen to Michael Savage a lot. Very entertaining, smart, political commentator. Very well educated, and kind of just looks at it for what it is. Well, when, what's it called? Crap, which one was it? I think it was this side. When COVID was happening, right? Before it actually hit here in the States, this guy, Michael Savage, was talking about it, right? And he, and so I told my wife about it, and then sure enough, it obviously it happened, but I was talking about that with my wife way before it hit, the American soil. And I was only talking about it because I heard this dude, Michael Savage, talking about it. Well, the same thing. What happened around that time was Epstein, gets murdered, and Epstein gets murdered, and then COVID happens. I'm almost certain that's how the timeline was. I could be wrong, but just gotta think, man. Really, what's going on here, man? What are they? I've said it before, the if we actually, hey, real quick, let's go ahead and check our resistance and see what we got now, because we want to have continuity between the whole shebang, like that. I don't like that word, shebang. It's whole shebang, a shebang. It's like, it's the whole shebang. Shebang. It's like, hey, this is the whole shebang. It's a Ford truck. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see if we got continuity between. I'd rather just check the whole thing end to end. So that's what we'll do. Take this off. Little boopage and doop. I'm sorry, like I'll start talking about something and I'll forget, or I'll get off topic. It's because my mind's going a million miles an hour. But a lot of times I can actually bring it back to what I was actually talking about. Whenever something like big is happening, you gotta wonder, like right now they got this war going on in this stuff going on with Iran and stuff. What else is going on? Like is there something else that like barely made the news right now and that we're not paying attention to? You should look into that. Just not a big look, just give it a little look, see what you find. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and all I'm doing is grabbing a different lead that can connect and kind of stay connected a little easier. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and crimp that right there. And let's see what we got here. Get on. All right, get out here. I was trying to make that so you guys could see it, but hopefully you'll be able to hear the beepage. Let's see what we got. Hopefully we got a whole thing. All right, there we go. So now we have a complete circuit. Now we should have, I really don't want to turn the key on. If one of you guys know better than I do, please tell me. I don't want to turn the key on without the fuel line into the the quick release of the tank, because I did that one time. It just blew the whole thing out. I'm not sure if it was like a crappy setup, even though I bought it from JP Cycle. I thought it was a Milwaukee Twins hose line, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to tape this up. We're going to run it back through. We'll connect that line, and then we'll just test it with a test light real quick, so you guys can see what it should do if how you you could test it. I lost the tape. Oh, there it is. I found it. Where's my tape? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Good talk. All right. Shut that up or tape this back up. I'm hoping that these other lines are all right, because this one looks a little rough. This one definitely looks a little rough. I think that's why I taped it up down there before. So, yeah, bang your head, man. That's what Quiet Riot said, and that's what's on the radio right now. So that's why I'm saying that. Yeah, bang your head against the wall. Oh, speaking of which, guys, dude, I've told you guys I'm really looking for support for the and help, like financial help to get my RV going. Guys, this thing is bad, dude, and I got some really cool surprises for you guys when as I go to start working on it. It's very cool. It's very cool. That's all I can say. It's as a Bachman Turner Overdrive would say, baby, just ain't seen nothing yet. Bum, bum. I mean it too. It's pretty cool. Hey, is Dave on vacation? I thought Dave was going on vacation. Is he saying anything? Yeah. Oh, we talking about the aliens. So, let me move this so it doesn't throw me off anymore. Okay, hold on. Let me unpin this for right now. Uh, yeah, dude, we're we we riding. What do you think about aliens? We riding. Tell me what you think about them. Talk to me while I'm listening to you. All right. That's. I said that to my wife one time. That was not smart. That was. I thought a lot of dumb things. That was dumb. Talk to you when? Whenever you want, babe. I'm just kidding. I don't think I ever actually said that to her, or maybe I did. And I was just messing with her. So, oh, dang it! I wanted that to be clamped down a little bit. So let's wrap this back down. Wrap it nice and tight, and boop. Almost looks factory, guys. Boop, boop. Oh, and then if J-Man is tuning in out there, I've got the stuff for the Suburban ready to wrap up. It's gonna be awesome. It turned out really cool, or it's turning out really cool. All right, so let's go ahead, loop that back through here. Give a little loopage. Let me see if we riding say anything. Bad day to be Calvin. 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 I don't get that joke. Is that a joke or somebody just making fun of me and I don't get it? I mean, that's He said Calvin. No, that's Alvin was the chipmunk. You go, Calvin, like that. I'm not sure why this guy's talking about Calvin. Bad day to be Calvin. Calvin who? Calvin? Who's Calvin? Somebody tell me who Calvin is. I gotta know. I gotta know who Calvin is. Does Calvin want to hang out with us? This is my horn wire here. We're set up for the horn relay. Let's go ahead and get that connected. Made this bullet connector setup so I could do this. Come on, get on there. Get on. Come on. Man, I don't want to pull it out of what it goes into. Come on. Who's Calvin? Hey, Anna. I want to talk about the aliens. I want to see what you think about the aliens. I'll tell you. I know what I think. What do you mean ignoring you? I'm asking you about the alien. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, come here. Hey, 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 come here. I want to talk about the aliens. I ain't ignoring you. Twin sisters who were taken to the moon and came. Okay, yep. You're on the right track. Who's Calvin? Why does it say bad day to be Calvin? I got to know about the Calvin. That's gonna drive me nuts, man. Somebody answer me on the Calvin thing, man. Calvin Klein? You remember in Back to the Future? She's calling him Calvin because she had the Calvin Klein underwear. God, I don't want to hear anybody say, "Be right." Don't think I'm ignoring you, dude. I'm trying to work, dude. I'm obviously responding to your questions or comments. I want to know who Calvin is. Calvin. No, that's not Calvin. That's Alvin. Damn, man. Yeah, somebody needs to tell me who Calvin is. If you guys don't know who Calvin is, just make something up. I mean, that'll satisfy me. I'll look. I'll believe anything. All right, but mostly, I'm pretty gullible. If I slide this back so I can get that. Dang it. Get that. There we go. And kind of mad at myself for making these wires. Like I was trying to make it like really tight and uniform. Kind of mad at myself for right now. Does anybody tell me who Calvin is? I want to talk about Calvin is the kid who's always pissing on. Oh, that thing? All right. This channel. All right. So, all right. Now you guys, now we're talking. All right. So we riding. Is it you? That's right. So I think that, and you could use the Bible for this, that the fault that these dang it. hold on. Man, I really want to talk about this. I was really trying to avoid uh, doing stuff on the channel, like fixing stuff that really required me to not talk, because I'd be like concentrating. Like this part here. We just plug this in. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right, dude. I think they're they're fallen angels. When people talk about the Anunnaki, all that means to me, I'm not an expert, but all that means that's like that's that's like people that don't want to believe the Bible. They'll say, "Oh, it was the Anunnaki." Look, let's remember KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Let's go with the Bible, and it says right there in Genesis 6 that these uh fallen the sons of God, that's a direct creation of God. So Adam was a son of God, but all of Adam and Eve's kids, those weren't direct creations of God. That's why the Bible goes on in the New Testament, says, hey, we have the opportunity to become sons of God. That's when we get saved. And then when we die and we take on our Okaterian. Okaterian, that's our new heavenly body. That's and we're remade. That's when we become, we're sons and daughters of God then. So yeah, you have these fallen angels, and look, they came down, saw the daughters of men, and that doesn't mean the daughters of Seth or the daughters of Cain. It means the daughters of men. Exactly what it says. Just take the Bible for what it says. And yeah, Bible uses metaphors and stuff like that, but I believe the Holy Spirit definitely deals in puns, and it says, "Hey, these are the sons of God took wives with the daughters of men." Well, that means you have heavenly creations mixing with non-direct heaven creations, and that's where you get the Nephilim. So, and remember, the Bible says that there was Nephilim before the flood and afterwards. And so people wonder, well, how did they come afterwards? Well, the flood wiped off everything on the face of the earth. But guys, look at I don't know if you guys have been seeing this stuff, but like when you watch Lord of the Rings and stuff, you can see what's under the Earth's surface. And look, we don't even know. We spend all this money going to outer space and stuff like that. We don't even know what's in the deepest parts of the ocean. And think about it. If they would actually spend that money looking under the Earth's surface, they'd find stuff that would really blow their minds. It definitely blow the public's mind. And here's what I'm probably gonna lose some support here. The reason I think that they don't look under, they don't search more under the Earth's surface is because you have these fallen angels and Nephilim entities that are all working with the major world governments. They're working, and they're saying, "Hey, look, no, look, let's look. Go ahead and direct everybody's attention out there. We don't want them knowing what's here, or they'll discover us." So that's I know that's a little out there, but that's okay. I believe that's what that's what I believe. And bless you, you have. I mean, you have these beings behind all the world leadership, dude. Uh, that's why. I mean, guys, think about it. We can't go to Antarctica yet, but why not? Why can't we go to Antarctica? You know, Antarctica sounds very cool. And we can't go there unless you have special permission. You know what's funny? They put all these sanctions on Ukraine or not Ukraine. I'm sorry. They put all these sanctions on Russia. There we go. All these sanctions on Russia. But you know what? Russia's still down there at Antarctica working hand in hand with the U.S. because think about it. You have all these powers. The Illuminati and stuff. This stuff is real, man. It's there are entities and powers behind these governments that are running everything, and it's just theater. In fact, I'll put a link to uh, this French dude put an awesome video series together. It's phenomenal, and he just nails it. In fact, I wanted to reach out to him and see if I could like get him to come on, maybe possible collaboration or something. It was really good what this guy had has to say, and I wish I'm gonna ask Rachel if she could send me a link, and I'll post it in here because it was so uh, it was so cool, man. He hits it on the head. He's like, look, you know, the our the politics is just theater. It's it doesn't really matter what we do. It's how we vote is just all they do with how we vote, I believe, is they say, oh, okay, well, we have a kind of a idea of how we can go about, how we're gonna do our agenda moving forward. This is, we get a sense for how the American people are, feeling, so we have an idea how well it will go over. That's what I think. But hey, look, I've been wrong before. Let's go ahead and see if our turn signals work. Let me go ahead and all right, let's go ahead and have a look. So, all right. Just in case you guys don't believe me because I don't have front turn signals, you guys be like, oh, Griff's just making it up. Turn signal. Nice, huh? Cool. We gotta make sure the horn still works. You guys ready? Ooh, it works. All right, cool. And then and make sure that lights still work. All right, great. So we're all good. But the other side? I didn't mess with that side. That one works too. All right. Cool. Yeah, just make sure the brakes work. Oh, I turned the ignition off. There we go. You remember when we were just wiring these brakes up and stuff, dude? Man, I was so glad this stuff worked. All right, let me go ahead and let me see if I need to put this on the charger. We got to put it on the charger. Let's charge it up. Hold on a sec, guys. Let me put this on the charger. And boop. There we go. That's not the right one. Get this thing charged up. And then so far I'm liking this new thing. I wasn't a little bit, when I first got it out, I was not digging it, man, because it seemed like it was broke. But as soon as that's cool. Got a little hanger for this here. That's awesome. Look at that. Oh, cool. This comes right up here. Plug it in here to charge. And there we go. All right, cool. All right, let's button it up. Boop. And then I might even I'm thinking about welding this piece on, but I'm not going to do that yet. So let's go ahead and button this back up. Oh man, I tell you what, guys, I'm so grateful. God bless me with a Harley. Oh, gosh, I always wanted one. I love riding this thing. So we'll go ahead and, all right, let's put the top piece on. Let me see if anybody's wanting to talk to me about anything. Oh yeah, I wanted Rachel to send me that link. Let me go ahead and see if I can send that from here real quick. Actually, you know what? Uh, oh, Dave, looks like you're going to go ahead and, I told you, man. Dave, this stuff gets on my nerves, dude. Quite frankly, it hurts my feelings. So keep it up. You're out. Thought we were past that, man. Thought we were starting to be pals, dude. And you got to run your mouth like that. Stuff ticks me off, dude. It's rude. It's just rude. It's rude. It's name calling or something. I thought you were going on vacation anyways. Why are you taking the time to watch me while you're on vacation? Hey, look, if I was on drugs, so what if I am? Right? So? Oh, I'll give you a list, right? Cocaine. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Cocaine. Uh, uh, I, I just like the smell of cocaine. See, I'm not gonna say stuff like heroin, because it's like clearly I'm not on heroin. Say cocaine. Oh, meth. That's a good one. Meth. Crack. Man, I gotta get this bike fixed so I can sell it for some more crack. Whatever, dude. Told you, Dave. As I told you before, this is my show, and so if you're not gonna play by my rules, I'm gonna kick you out because it's just disrespectful. I'm not gonna put up with that crap. Good. Let me call Rachel real quick, see if she can send that link over. I'm gonna put that up.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Dang it. All right. Oh, got my new snap-on torque wrench here. Oh. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and button this up. Let me see if there's any other comments. Any comments that are worth responding to. Let me check. Nope, that's the wrong button. Let's go ahead and button this up. Comments worth. What happened on Futurama? I didn't watch that show. What happened there? But I think you're absolutely right. All right. Oh, I got to put that bracket on too for the. All right, let's stop. Let's go ahead and put this on first, and then we'll do the bracket. So, done with this. What happened on Futurama? I have to look that up. Hey, is there anything on The Simpsons that talks about that? Hey, what happened to my camera thing? What's going on there? Huh. All right. Oh, what's going on? What's wrong with this thing? What's it doing? Is the battery dead? Oh, battery's dead. All right. That's okay. I can charge it. Need a little charger action for it. Hold on, guys. Let me get a little charger action for that thing. Get a long one for it. I think this is long enough. Nope, it's not long enough. Dang it. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Get one that's longer. Thought I had a long one over here. Shit, this came with a couple of them. How long is this one? That's not long enough either. How long is this guy? I'm looking for I'm looking for a charger cord that's long enough so it can, it's this one. Oh, that's the wrong style, dang it. How long is this guy? How long is this one? This one's pretty long. Here we go. I got one. Hold on, guys. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming, guys. Don't give up on me. Oh, man. This is that style. Crap. All right, we have to switch this out. So let's do this. All right, let's try this and plug this in here. Sorry, guys, trying to fix this thing. Oh, nope, just doing the wrong thing. Man, trying to get the hang of this thing. Got it on the charger. Huh. See if this will work. Nope, stop doing that. Stop doing this, damn it. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to fix this thing, and it's kind of out of charge, so it's struggling. Yeah, it's struggling. We'll do this. All right, hold on. All right, bear with me, please. Let me go ahead and we'll shut that part down. So hit this button. Sorry, guys, I got another new one that I feel like it would work a little bit better, and so far it has. So let me take this off of here, and I'll put on the other one. All right, so what are you trying to add? I wanted to add an accessory wire from the cab to the bed. I have lots of extra slots for fuses that aren't used to utilize for an accessory. What do you mean an accessory wire? Like you just want to put like a charging, like a charge port, or what exactly are you trying to do? Ongo. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to put the phone somewhere where I can get this set up. So if we hook this here. Well, that won't fit right there. Almost there, guys. I know this is very unprofessional. Told you I only get like a C plus for professionalism. Oh, there we go. Dang it. All right, that'll have to work. So let's do that. For portable refrigerator. Oh, so all right. So for refrigerator, you're gonna want to put. You're gonna want to put a what's it called? An inverter on it, dude. You know what that is, Ongo? You get a nice inverter action. You'll be able to. Hold on, I've got the old thing to hook up that can follow me. Hold on, guys. Oh, dang it, I should just use that. Crap. Oh, that's my Homer Simpson impersonation. Oh no. Oh gosh, guys, it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Man, I write stuff that didn't work. All right, so bear with me, please. It is a 12-volt. All right, so if it works with just that, dude, yeah, you could use that. So that's pretty. Bear with me, dude. Let me get this set up so I can do this with you. Oh damn it, it's gonna be like that. Crap. It's all right. Um, all right, there we go. Now I can put this right here, and uh, hmm, I didn't think about that. It's all right. Um, sorry, buddy. Mm. All right, guess that'll work. Let's let me know if this works, guys. Guess I'll try to look on the other thing so I can turn this on. All right, cool. Is that catching me? I think it should be getting me. Not sure what it's looking at. My I think that I'm in the frame. I'm waiting for the live feed to catch up. Uh so that's plugged in. Let's plug this in. No, it's dang it. All right, just following now. Oh, let me see. Oh, good. All right, good. That old one's still working. Cool. So, okay. Pretty sure I'm in the frame. All right. So, uh, did something get deleted? This isn't showing me the. This is offline. That wasn't showing me the comment. Huh? Did the feed get dropped? No, it looks like it's still going. Uh, all right. I'm waiting to see what's. Hmm. I'm trying to do the chat, guys. I'm looking, but this is not participating. And I want to button this up. Okay. All right. Cool. There we go. What's up, Caliana? Is it 12? Okay. Cool. So, if you're just trying to run like a little like cigarette lighter outlet thing, dude, that's no problem. Uh, you'll want to have a relay to handle the load and uh and a fuse. It's really simple. So if uh if you let me know what you need for me to help you accomplish that, and we could do that. It's not hard. You know, you can do it. You can do it in a weekend, and yeah, you have a nice little refrigerator option. You know, action in the back of your truck. That'd be cool. Uh, so if tell you what, if you want, I could do a video on uh just showing kind of what it looks like to wire up a cigarette lighter, and yeah, that'd probably be pretty good video. What do you guys think? It's not a bad idea. Do a video like that. You guys would know how to do that. Go ahead, knock it out, and uh, you'd be able to have some nice ice cold Topo Chicos in the bed of your truck. That's what I'm talking about. Just tighten this up. Boop. Oh, That wasn't right. There we go. Make sure I got that in the right spot. That feels good right about there. There we go. Boop. Hefeweizen. What's Hefeweizen? Is that some sort of alcohol beverage? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll get a video together. We could do it live or something, or I'll just put up a video on how to do that. And yeah, if that helps you out, I'm sure that'll help other people out too. Let me go ahead and swap out this bit. Then we'll do the last little thing of putting that clamp on. And then I'm gonna buy another clamp for the brake line. But right now we'll just kind of put a zip tie to go ahead and hold that in place. Wheat beer. Man. Whew. You guys think about my ape hangers, man. You guys dig these? Dave, you like the ape hangers? Boop. There we go. Dang it, does that feel a little low? I think that's just a little low. Well, yeah, we'll go. I think it's gonna bother me. I think it's just a tiny bit low. I'm gonna raise that, just tilt that up just a wee bit, lad. A wee bit, lad, of wheat beer. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Feel right. Oh, that's right. On lemon garnish. German style beer usually paired with orange beer. That sounds great, man. Can you why don't you come swing by the shop and bring some of that? That'd be awesome. Come on by, Ongo. Ongo. Just Ongo and me. Drinking wheat beer, can't you see? That's a song I wrote for you and me, Ongo. No charge, buddy. No charge. I used to be a professional musician, guys. I got paid to play. Come on, come this way. Thing. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I was getting out there, man, strap on my guitar. You guys remember in Forrest Gump where he says, he had himself a guitar. I started shaking my hips. You remember that, Mark? He's like, I started shaking my hips. Oh, really? The first cassette I ever bought was Queen's Greatest Hits. Yeah. And we were on vacation in Myrtle Beach. Now, I say we were on vacation. That's like, with my parents. Like, I went on vacation with my parents. I didn't really need a vacation. I was a kid. But because I've never had one as an adult, which really hoping to change sometime soon. But we were in Myrtle Beach, and I bought Queen's Greatest Hits, right? And that night, my mom was mad at my dad about something, and she goes, "And Matt, you let Griffin buy that Queen tape, knowing that Freddie Mercury's a blatant homosexual." I can't make that up, dude. I grew up in a Christian household. It was like, my parents were, at the time, they were very like legalistic. Here's the funny part, right? We're driving down to Florida after that to visit my mom's friends. And my mom's like, Griffin, when people ask what you're listening to and you tell them Queen, they're not going to think that's cool. Well, I beg to differ. Look what movie broke the box office. Who's laughing now? Griff is the champion, my friends. Man, I can't make that. That's a true story. They're not gonna think that's cool. I don't know. I don't know. That's it. I was either ahead of my time or she was wrong. I don't know. Man, I didn't have the best childhood. We'll move on. I know my parents love me. All right, let's tighten this up. Tighten up the other part. Man, that is a funny story though. All right, let's put the let's get this guy on here. Let's stop by and bring you guys an AA meeting. Casey Jones, gay, gay. Robot crab says gay. I haven't even had a beer yet. I don't really drink beer, guys. All right. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so it's not, man. You guys, I got to do a video on the Moto horn. I did a custom bracket for it. It's awesome. Of course, I did it. Of course, it's awesome. What's that, Mark? It's sick. Oh yeah. Gonna put my seat back on. My nice solo seat. Of course, you guys. Some of you guys don't know. And of course, I made myself a quick release passenger seat to go with this. Easily put it on when I have my kids or my hot wife sit on here with me. It just goes, boop, slide it on. Boop. Oh, speaking of which, I got a brand new bolt for the back that doesn't have a. It should be around here, so it's on one of these carts. I got a brand new one because I didn't like that this had that the washer would fall off of this. I bought a brand new one. It's on one of these carts. That sucks. Yeah, it was like $6. I bought a brand new one where that didn't have a kind of a separate washer on it. Dang it, huh? Where'd that go? It's got to be around here somewhere. Going to the AA meetings. That's what one guy said. I got to go to an AA meeting. Alcoholics Anonymous. Huh? Man, where'd that go? I was gonna put that on. All right. Well, guess we'll do that later. All right. All right. Got that. Like to have that wrapped like that. Let me check the comments. Oh, gay. Yeah, gay. Okay. Is he calling me gay? Whatever. All right. I got my trophies. Yep. All right. So got this. So we got that done. What was I thought was I'm not sure if there's anything else I was going to do on this. I think that's it, guys. We know that needs the fuel pump. Oh, I got to put that. I got to put that. That one thing on. Oh, I got to put that bracket retainer on. Come on. I bought these new seat bolts because I was lazy and used the Torx to take them out when I was at home because I didn't have a 3/8 because it's stupid standard size. And it was in the Torx store kind of rounding it out. So I actually bought the Mustang name brand hold down bolt. Man, I really wish I knew where that little bolt went. Dang it. Stinks. No, I know. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy another one, then it'll turn up. It's all right. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Boop, there we go. Let's put that bracket on. Any comments? No? Okay, that's cool. I think this thing keeps freezing up. I'm not sure why. Really wish. I guess when I'm cleaning up, I'll probably find that bolt. I got some new. I put the the Arlen Ness. That's a name brand thing. I got some from my buddy. Riser mounts in there. Oh, so that's interesting. This comes with 3M tape in here. Doesn't come with any instructions. And I guess this is part of this. All right. Well, this is a $30 piece too. It doesn't seems kind of chintzy. All right. So this is Motion Pro. It's supposed to be, name brand. Is that name brand junk? And I'm not sure. It's kind of cheesy. Cheesy. That's kind of crummy. That's the other word I like to use, crummy. Now, it came with a 2-piece bushing part, and then it came with a 1-piecer. A 1-piecer? Oh, no, it's got a split in it. Okay, cool. All right. I thought this came with a little Allen head to undo it. I've got one. Let me go grab an Allen head for this. Man, I wonder where that little bolt went. Well, we're after 8 o'clock. I got to get going here. Let me go ahead and get this done. Is this it? There we go. All right. Here we go. So this didn't come with any construction, so I guess you don't have to be real smart to do it. But all right, so I guess you take this 3M tape and I'm really not sure which side you're supposed to use because I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with it because it doesn't appear to be. It only has one side to. It only has one side to peel off. Wait, But yeah, I really don't know how that's supposed to work. It doesn't make sense to me. But like I said before, I'm not that smart. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and take this piece off. This is the Phillips head. Little Phillip. So I'm looking to see if I want to go ahead and do it down here. I'm going to do it right here. Or if we want to do it up, I think we're going to do it right here. So we go put this on. I know this sounds common sense, guys. You go put this on. You want like that crease to, kind of come together in the same spot, or it's gonna kind of funky overlapping. And then this is kind of funny because I actually don't know how this part works. I'm guessing this. I really don't see how this works. If this locks, okay. So this locks on here. Oh, okay, cool. This slides in. Oh, okay, cool. That's neat, guys. So this is cool. I'll show you. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys see a video of this. It's kind of neat. Lone Star some fish. What's up? All right, so let me take that part off. So get to use my favorite tool again. Love my favorite tool. Dang, it's getting later than I thought it was gonna be. Let's go and pop this out. Why is that jammed up? Huh. All right, let's take this out. Because we don't need the broken piece on there anymore. Broken piece is out. All right, so go ahead. Take this guy. Slide that in here. Now, before we put that in, these basically look the same size. Well, this might be bigger. So I'm not 100% sure we need this guy. Slide this apart. Slide this right here. Put this guy right here like this. Actually, we'll slide this on here first. Boop. Oh, that's a tight fit, man. Oh, that's a tight fit. It's like Macho Man Randy Savage. You'd be like, "You ain't going nowhere." Yeah. I'm not sure we're gonna use that piece. So it'd be a little loose in here with this, but it will be safe and out of the way. This doesn't need to be like He-Man tied around it. It just needs to pull it out of the way. So this is how I'm gonna do it. You guys can do whatever you want. No. Oh, see what that there needs to go over this part here and out of the way. So put that over that. Go ahead. Put this. Go ahead and link it together, all right? Link. Blink. Boop. Put that over there. Put it over here. And then what I'm going to do is, I guess I can do that last. I was going to hope this would look easy, but I'm probably going to struggle with it. I struggle with everything. I'm just not that smart. All right, get that around here. I'm trying to decide if I think I want the other side to be out. So I personally want, the bolt side to be on the inside. I just think it looks cleaner. So got this crease right here. That's fine. Now, and this would be out here. This would be out here for the thing to go into. So, boop, it'll come just like that. Oh, wait, man. Oh, yeah, I need it. I need it on that side so I can get the... Somehow I keep getting it backwards. It's kind of funny. For the first time publicly, that he was under surveillance from the FBI.
Of course he was.
The Nixon administration thought he had his thumb a little too. They didn't want a bad influence for American kids. Boop. Under surveillance, they did try to get him thrown out. He won ultimately. Within a couple years, he. Why is that following that up? There we go. My former band, the Black Crowes, kicked up Oasis. There we go. Cool. That go right there. All right, there we go. This here goes right in that little hole. I think right about there looks good. Then take your set bolt and oh man, why is that? Hold on, let me see something here. Something seems a little amiss. I did something wrong. I didn't really look at it that closely before I put it together. Embarrassed myself real quick. Because that's when that's in there. Make sure that's going to work. Give a little test fit real quick. Give a little test fit action again. Make sure. So with that here, and the bolt should be able to go right through here. Yeah, so it should be able to work like that. Let's see what I did wrong. We'll go ahead and try that again. And it's always something, guys. Always something. And look, every time you do something that you haven't done before, it's okay if it takes you a little longer. Important thing is that you learn. So go ahead, pop that in there. Damn it. I was trying to hold on to that. So, all right. All right. Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. All right. That's a tight fit. Go ahead. Shove these two on here. Hope that we can squeeze them together super tight. And, man, try to do this with one hand. That reminds me of something my grandpa used to say, but I'm not allowed to say that here because it's not a very good testimony. Anyways, all right. Hey, Mark. Yeah. Hey, you're right there. Can you give me a second set of hands real quick, dude? All right, so I need to turn this just a little bit so I can get the bolt started. All right, so Mark, can you hold this together? This is a clamp, and so just put a hand on each side and squeeze it together, please. Thank you. All right. Now, All right, you go ahead. Slide the little pin. Where'd it go? There it is, right there. Put this around here. I'm going to try to shove it in this hole in here. Oh, so I need you to kind of try to move your hand some. So, and then let's try to keep it tight. And then try to shove this bolt in this hole. Oh man, we need it to come down just a little bit. Without. Yep, that might work. Oh, damn. Nope. Damn. Wait, move your hand for a second. Let me see. This hand right in your right hand. Close. Get the let me go ahead and try. We're gonna go ahead and make it cooperate. All right. Dang it. Man, that's a tight fit. I do like the bracket though. Yeah, it looks nice. Not do it yet. There we go. Oh. That's a tight fit. You little squeezage. Squeezage. Damn. Yep, there you go. There it is. Got my side done. Whoop. There we go. All right. All right. Look at that. Nice. Move that down over here. Trying to get the. Just trying to get the. All right. Let's try and get the rubber boot. The boot over the. Trying to get that rubber boot over the adjustment area. That's. All right. All right. There we go. All right. Now all I gotta do is get the. Is just secure. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. Yeah. I'd like it to be a little bit. Well, oh no, it's got to come out there, so this will be fine. Nice. All right. I was gonna use a zip tie until I get another one of those cables to go ahead and just secure this again. I ended up not needing to replace that front, the front brake hose. All right, I think that's it, guys. I hope you had a good night. Sorry if I missed some of these. What's it say? JD Vance. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny stuff. All right, guys. Look, hope you had a good time tonight. I gotta get packed up. I've got all this ready to go. If you got any questions, you can ask them real quick while I go ahead and put a zip tie on here. Look, guys, the whole topic of you know, do we think our government's doing something? That's an ongoing discussion, man, because something's up, dude. Something's up. There's There are what's the oh man, it's in one of those movies that he's like, there are powers at work that you know nothing about, or something like that. Um, these aren't the droids you're looking for. Yeah, that turned out. Man, I'm so lucky God gave me a Harley. So if you got any questions, let me know. I can answer them real quick, and then I gotta go. Looks like I talk to Mark here in just a minute, anyways. Um, Man, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I could make the if I could support the projector screen on the bike, so I could ride the bike home tonight. You know. Uh, so I looped this in here before. I'll get another one of those. That make sure it's not too tight this way. I think right about there. Oh yeah, I put 2 before. So let me get one more. Kind of keep that angle, and then I'm not sure if I would. I don't. No, I don't. I don't want it on this side. So, um, let me check. Any questions? LEDs. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I want to do LEDs. I wanted to put some LED kit on here. I think that'd be pretty sick. I think that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Man, when you coming to hang out, Ongo? Just Ongo and me. When you coming to hang out, dude? We're gonna be hanging out, man. We'll go ride some Harleys together. Dude, Ongo, if you come by, I'll help you do the if you come by, I'll help you put that outlet in your truck, dude. And if you can't come by, I'll do a video on it. That's a good idea for a video, dude. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you major props for that, dude. Um, I wanna design, not design. I wanna make. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a different setup for this plug here. I don't like how bulky it is, so I was gonna do a different setup. So nice. There we go. Let me cut those tails off. I hate when the tails are on there, guys. I hate that. It's so cheesy. Cheesy. It's crummy. Crummy. I don't like the crummy stuff, guys. I don't like it being crummy. Son. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I will well, come on by, Ongo. Ongo's in Cali. Guys, hey, this channel's going somewhere. It's just a matter of time. But we're helping more people. Please help me grow it. I really appreciate it. By grow it, I don't mean send money, though that's great. Tell people. Uh, tell people there's a skinny tattooed Christian guy that's all wound up that fixes cars and talks about the Bible and other weird stuff like what's going on out there or down there. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.